For tourists who visit downtown Joburg, there's now an unforgettable personalized experience on offer, customizing an original piece of African fashion from Caraci. This buzzing startup, founded by Sebo Marobela, is retelling the story of Jozi for all the world to hear.
The brand itself, it started with just me having self-expression, dressing the way I dress, and people would just come to me and say, hey, what are you wearing? Where can I get that? And honestly, that's how we started our business. And the success has been amazing because every day we find people who are plus size like me, who are looking for clothes that can fit them better, that can make them feel comfortable. And the African print fabric, it's amazing on the body. The colors are colorful and great. And the important message as well is that there's a need to be connected to the African continent, to be connected to the motherland. So these African fabrics resonate with people from America, Europe, even here on the continent and South Africa.
What sets his brand apart is Sebo's way of turning the urban Jozi vibe into a unique wearable memento of your visit.
The Caraci experience is a fashion meets the city experience. So what happens is we're trying to change the narrative of what Johannesburg downtown is. As somebody who's lived in the city for more than 12 years, I love it. I absolutely love going to Braamfontein, to Maboneng, to all these cool areas. And I have friends who travel and be like, what can I do in the city? What can I do in the city? First, we start off at a fabric market, choose a piece of fabric that you will turn into a souvenir item, whether it's a bomber jacket, a dress, or a skirt. And then the trick thing is we have to do all of this in the same day because our guests are here for a limited time. So by 3 p.m. we've gone to Maboneng, seen the city, created an item, and we end off with a photo shoot on the rooftop. We wanted to create something that we know we are very good at doing, but it still looks trendy and cool. Everybody can have it and everybody can feel great wearing it. So that's why we chose something like a bomber jacket, where the thing that's doing the most work is the African fabric itself. For today's Caraci experience, Nhlanhla will be taking care of Ompile with the cutting, the sewing, and the taking measurements, and also visiting the fabric store to choose the ultimate fabric for their bomber jacket.
This bustling fashion business is just the kind that Ompile Mono loves to support. She's a marketing portfolio lead for Capitec, a fan of streetwear startups and of helping them grow.
I've been working at Capitec for a little over 6 months. What I enjoy about my job is just learning so much about our client base and how we can make banking more affordable, accessible, and simple for them. I'm looking forward to the full experience of creating my own garment from start to end. My personal fashion style is chic meets tomboy/skater girl.
This brand supports other businesses in turn, like this woman-owned fabric shop, which benefits from people loving the touch and feel of African cloth.
We have two types of fabrics in the store. We have your cotton wax and we have your 100% cotton. So you can actually feel the two and feel the difference in texture.
I like the softer one. This one feels a little bit heavy.
But you know what the catch is? Once you actually wash it, it comes back to that nice, comfortable fit.
So with the bomber jacket, what tips can you give me?
Personally, what I'd say to you is choose fabric from your personality, who Ompile is as a whole. Choose fabric that will allow you to wear outside and inside a workplace, when you're going out with the girls, going out to a vibey place, and you'll stand out as Ompile and everybody like, I want that. So I would say just choose fabric to your personality, something comfortable.
So this is the fabric that I'm going for. Firstly, it's cotton, so I'm going with that because I feel it'll be more comfortable on my body. And I like that it's black, so I feel like it will work with anything. Lastly, it reminds me of my favorite South African illustrator, Karabo because of the geometric circles and patterns.
So since we've got the fabric, let's head back to the office and get your jacket made.
Of course, let's go.
This is our cutting room. So I'm going to show you how we actually take your measurements off from the book onto the fabric.
Okay.
So you're going to take your shoulder, which is 19. You're going to find 19 on your tape measure and you're going to divide it by 2 because we have 2 shoulders. So when you divide it, you're just going to fold it in half. So from the end point, going to your right, you're going to put the half of 19 just on top, yes. And you're going to take your chalk and make a mark. What we're going to do now is we're going to connect the dots. I know it doesn't make sense, but trust me, it's going to make perfect sense once we are done. You can grab your ruler.
Involving customers from start to finish has been a stroke of genius for this brand. They've turned their small size and downtown location into an advantage, drawing business to them.
So are you good with sewing?
I'm not that good. I'm a beginner. I mean, I only know how to do one basic stitch by hand. I've never used a sewing machine before.
So you're telling me that you're not going to stress a little bit of stitching on the sewing machine with your jacket?
Too much of a risk. I might mess it up. So I'm going to leave it to the professionals.
Oh, okay. So let's go to the sewing room and see how it's getting done.
Umpile has a philosophy of life. As within, so without is how she describes it. So fashion which allows you to wear who you are really does it for her.
As part of the marketing team from Capitec Business, what I admire most about this business is that it integrates with our objective to change the face of business, because businesses are no longer the same. We don't follow the traditional way of businesses, and Capitec Business wants to uplift businesses exactly like this and put them into the market.
I've been banking with Capitec since grade 10, so it was an easy transition for me to continue banking with Capitec for my business. What I enjoy the most about Capitec is the banking fees. They're straightforward. I know exactly what I'm paying for and how much I'm paying for. And they have the cash send option, which most of my clients are able to use, and they find it easy and affordable and comfortable to use.
So how do you like your jacket?
I love it. It fits well. I love the color, I love the design, and it works well with my outfit. And I'm ready to pay now.
And how are you going to pay?
I will be using the Capitec cash send option, and how it works is that I'm going to transfer the amount of money, and you can withdraw the money at any Capitec ATM or affiliated stores.
Okay.
What will happen is that you will get a code that will be generated directly from Capitec, as well as a PIN that you need to put in to withdraw your money.
Oh, okay.
This option is very convenient and is very simple and also very inexpensive to use. My experience today at Caraci was fun and very unique and very personalized, and it's something that I would like to do in the future. I'll bring probably my friends or family to experience this as well.
The future for Caraci Clothing includes taking the business to a global market. We already have the tourists who are loving the products, who are showing that there is a need for the African prints and the African clothing to go to the rest of the world. And we will be the brand to take it there.
And where Sebo Marobela is headed, any number of smart, new and originally African business ideas can follow. If you have one of these, kickstart its journey with your chance of winning R1,000 cash prize, courtesy of Capitec. Simply reply to the competition post on the insidersa.co.za social media platforms using #LiveBetterWithCapitec. T's and C's apply and can be found on the Insider SA website.